Morning fig people. It is August 12th today. August hasn't been a great month for figs, but I'm glad to do a video on this variety, which is called Bass's Favorite. So this is a scion that I put on in spring. Purchased the scion from Harvey at Figaholics. And we can see 6 months later, we've got fruit. Okay, let's take a quick look at this. So clearly a dark-skinned fig, looks similar to a black Madeira, slightly open eye. There's the leaf pattern for the most part. And with all these fig tastings that I'm doing, bear in mind that, you know, these are newly grafted scions, so the figs certainly have more potential than what they're going to have their first season out. But it is interesting to see, all things being equal, all these grafts being put on at the same time, which ones excel, despite that they can get better. Okay, that's a pretty looking fig on the inside. Despite how dry we are here, you can definitely see this looks jammy on the inside. If this were fall, this can develop more syrup and potentially could develop honey at the eye. It's too dry right now here in August. We're still in temperatures between 105 and 110. Now I will say that this variety does very well on a vigorous rootstock rather than trying to plant it in ground. I actually bought a 1-gallon plant from Bass himself. And if you don't know who Bass is, he owns a nursery called Trees of Joy. He's out in Pennsylvania. He collects and preserves a lot of rare fig varieties. So check him out if you haven't had a chance. He has some interesting fig varieties on his store. Anyways, I bought a plant from him a couple years back, and it hasn't changed size. It just has not done well. I've tried it both in a container and also in the ground. And I wonder if it's just more pH sensitive or it can't handle our dry, hot weather here. And it's more adapted to cooler climates. That may be, but this variety certainly seems to have done well grafted on the LSU champagnes. Let's give this one a taste. All right, let's try this. Bass's Favorite. Has the consistency of jam. Seed crunch is definitely there. So I would say that it's probably less complex than a black Madeira. There are a lot of different berry notes to it. It is rich, but not as complex as a black Madeira or a Figo Prado. Excellent fig. Definitely worth growing. And it will get better over time, for sure. I'd say if one berry note stood out, it would be raspberry, although it's definitely layered with a lot of different berry tastes. Not all that sweet. It's really more moderate on the sweetness level, if not low. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.